Yeah, white bird. Bird that's
Mm.
white. Actually, no.
It's based on a book,
Of
Helen
course it is.
Mirren.
Mhm.
This feels
Yeah,
like a propaganda movie.
isn't it? It was based like it's part of that series where there's the kid that like looks like to everybody else he looks weird, but he's confident or something. Owen Wilson was his dad in it.
Yeah, the lion-faced kid.
I know what you're talking about. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Like they're saying that this is like supposed to be a prequel or a sequel to it, or
It's
a
a
sequel,
sequel.
a prequel within a sequel, or whatever the
No,
hell.
it's a sequel because it's for the kid who was the bully. So after now he leaves there, so it's got to be a
Yeah, but that's
sequel.
what I'm saying is that she's also flashbacking Naruto style to tell him the
Yeah.
story.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
you are my nephew, ha.
I will teach you about being a good person. Don't be an asshole. Oh, have a heart. This
Again,
feels
you
like a
should know, Granny. What are you doing?
guys. Can we just for a second? Doesn't this feel a little um
The timing is weird.
propaganda-ish?
The timing is
Coming with
weird.
what's that's happening around the world, and then this comes, and look who's the main character. Who is oppressing the main character?
I don't think they thought of that, man. I don't think they thought of that. I think this is a different kind of propaganda.
Okay.
But I'm saying it's just like I get what Zuko was saying. The optics is kind of weird.
But that's all I'm gonna say.
I don't
But
get it at all.
the movie looked good. It'll be something I would watch. The trailer was good. It's got Helen Mirren, so I'm already sold. Yeah, movie looks good. I'm trying to keep my bias out, but other than my bias, everything looks good. It just looks like a young man who's why are young white men so angry anyway? So it just looks like another angry white man who's been told not to be angry, and but in a beautiful story setting. So it looks good.
He was bumping too much Eminem, Chief.
The views expressed.
Yeah, the views expressed. That's a good one. Yes.
No, but guys, like, have you noticed like, how are you living a nice life and you angry? Like, what the fuck? Like, I understand if you Eminem and you broke and shit and you poor, right? Be angry. But you can't be middle class and be
I
angry.
am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't,
You
then
can't be
why
middle
would I
class and
say
be
I
that
am?
angry, bro. Like, Mom, you don't understand me. You feed me every day. I have 3 meals a day and snacks. I'm angry.
So you watch Tokyo Drift, you're like, yo, this white guy is angry for no reason. Then you watch.
No, I feel like
he was
Drift
angry
King.
for he was angry because of daddy issues, so that makes
But I'm
sense.
saying like Drift King, DK, that bruh, like he's living it up. Dude is like doing really nice. And like if he just let that one girl go, he could have just lived his life and chilled. But he couldn't let this one girl go and then decided he's gonna wreck his whole life and his whole car drifting over one girl. It's like, Chief.
I mean, she's fine, but like, damn, I'm sure there's plenty of.
I wonder if you know if you live in Tokyo. Like I'm sure there's another one.
The views expressed about Asian women are not.
Hey man,
about replaceable Asian women are not shared with.
That's not what I'm saying. You know what
that's
I'm
not what
saying.
he's saying, and you know it. Don't twist his words. Don't twist his words.
We know what you meant, man.
Don't be
Buck,
Fox News up in here.
wait, Buck, did you say something? Or Rob didn't say something? I don't know.
No, anyway, I was just saying, getting back to Whitebird. Yeah, I think it's the most interesting trailer I saw out of all the trailers outside of the Christmas one. I think it's like the Christmas one, there is like a central theme and a coherency. Whereas with the other trailers, I don't feel like there was a lot of a coherency of like I get a feel of what this movie is supposed to be. And yeah, the other ones I didn't really get that. In terms of it might be a decent love story or whatever the hell it is, and if she's trying to teach this kid a lesson about acceptance or whatever the case is, which is, I just feel like, I don't know, like they're saying that, I mean, there was documented evidence of like Nazis discriminating against disabled people and all of that stuff. So I guess that's where people are gonna, I guess where that's where the connection is gonna be made.
I mean, no, they're
Uh,
both Jewish. I think
are
they're
they?
both
Oh, is it?
Jewish.
Oh, is it? Oh, it's not him being a crippled German
No,
kid and
no,
her being
that's
a
why
Jewish
they hate him
person.
in the first place. But then
Yeah.
why he has to run away afterwards along with the girl is that they're Jewish. So yes,
Yes.
he's a
Oh,
loser
okay.
because he's disabled. Well, he's beaten up on because he's disabled. But then it turns out he's disabled and Jewish. Yeah. And then then the rest of the movie happens. You know what I
Asan.
mean?
So they did a discrimination fusion dance.
Yep.
Okay.
I just don't understand how this relates to the bully understanding what it means to.
No, the whole
Well,
idea is that the
is
Nazis were bullies and they were bullying somebody based on their religion or based on how they looked, and you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to see the people for how they are. So
Ah,
oh,
that's the lesson.
what they said in the trailer. They say the value of kindness, what it means to be kind to someone.
yes.
Doesn't matter what they look like, just to be kind to someone once. But yeah, carry on, yeah, guys.
Anyway, yeah, that's it for me. And Helen Mirren's always fun to see. So yeah.
Okay, well, I actually think this thing is going in a whole other angle to what you. I actually think this thing is. I think okay. First of all, yes, another World War II thing, just like Lee, but unlike Lee, this is a different angle. I think what they're going for here is actually It's giving a very strong "Fault Beneath Our Stars" vibe. When there's a strong, to this day, there's still a fairly. I think the what is it called? It was something. It had a name like something like dying porn or whatever. I forgot what it's called though. It's like romance where the other character is dying, like the one where the one girl was in a box.
Oh, it's
And then,
like the Andrew Garfield Florence Pugh movie.
yes, where like
Uh,
one character is dying. In fact, one of my
like
favorite ones of those was Me
like
Earl and the
like
Dying Girl. Yeah.
the Fault in Our Stars.
Yes, The Fault in Our Stars. It was an entire genre for like a few years. I
Yeah,
forgot
what was the Jake Gyllenhaal why am I forgetting her name now?
Love and Other
Anne
Drugs.
Hathaway. Yeah, it was like the Jake Gyllenhaal Anne Hathaway romance movie that they did where she gets sick because of
Love and
Parkinson's or
Other
something.
Drugs. Love and Other Drugs.
Oh, there we go.
I forgot what it was called. Okay, no one's writing the name, but yes, that was a whole genre. So sicklet. That's what they used to call it. Sick literature. Um,
Oh, sound like
but
a
yeah.
rapper.
Hey, yo,
That's
Siglet, I'm out here.
but unfortunately,
know who you are.
if you look at the picture, you can see it's definitely going to be a type of sicklet. But obviously, instead of you being sick, it's Anne Frank. The Jews are hunting you down, getting closer and closer. So what I think is going to happen here is they're going to play that angle, but the trailer I feel like doesn't fully reflect that. I feel like the trailer was too in the middle. So I'm going to say this is a concept that's guaranteed to make money, but the trailer itself wasn't actually that good. Because it ironically wasn't whimsical enough.
Mhm.
So, but I think so. Instead of it making Fault in Our Stars money, just so you know, that's 110 million. I think it's gonna be like more like Me, Earl, and the Dying Girl, which is about 30 million. So I'm gonna point it at about plus 15 million as my target because I think that's where it's headed. It's headed for that genre, but I think the marketing wasn't good enough to give it that genre's money, even though it has pretty
Yeah, the
decent.
marketing is kind of mixed messaging if that's what they're
Exactly.
going for.
Yes, I think that's what they go. Because look at Made by Finding Netherland and Man Called Otto. You can tell the type of vibe they're going for. If those are the two movies they're going to mention as the
Yeah.
backdrop of it, then I can tell the point is not the World War II stuff. The point
It's
is
drama.
the romance. Yes,
drama.
the romantic drama.
Yeah.
Not even drama. I would say just
Okay.
pure romance. So yeah.
Buck,
So yeah.
what's your number?
I would give for this. I don't know. It's coming off of the sequel or something. Maybe there's a bit of nostalgia for it. I don't know. Maybe I'm in the ballpark of negatives. Yeah. Okay. No. Let me not say negative. I'll say plus 70.
Okay. Zuko?
Pretty optimistic. Minus 50.
God damn. All right.
Yeah, I'm with Zuko. I think minus 50.
Oh,
Even
Right.
though my gut says 100, but I think minus 50. Yeah, look, man, for me, it's giving Jojo Rabbit vibes, but a romantic version. So that's what I think.
Mm.
I can understand that, but I definitely just look at those names. I really think that wasn't the idea. I think they went too hard on the trailer. I think they made a mistake. Because again, each
I
vibe
think
you guys are saying,
I
Mm.
think opening with Helen Mirren trying to teach the kid a lesson was a mistake. I think that's what confused the movie.
yeah, I think they should have just stuck with the romance.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
you
think
talk
like
about
they
the Lion Kid, and then it goes to Nazi Germany, and then I was very confused a little. It was very confusing.
Yeah, I think just if they just did a World War II romance and set the World War II Nazi stuff as the backdrop, I think that would have been a much more cohesive message
Yeah, like
for the
boy in the
trailer.
striped
Yeah,
pajamas. Yeah.
they're trying to Titanicify it or something, and I don't know.
Yeah,
An
they
old woman
basically
talking
just
about her love story.